Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Monday, March 24th, 2025. A massive $3.9 billion high-speed rail project is getting underway, promising to create thousands of jobs and boost the economy. Also, a major debate is brewing over plans to fast-track mining permits in the Ring of Fire, raising concerns about Indigenous consultation. Stay tuned and much more in today's episode. Canadians head to the polls on April 28th, a mere 36 days away, after Prime Minister Mark Carney dissolved Parliament. Carney's campaign focuses on Canadian sovereignty, particularly against U.S. influence, a message resonating amidst Trump's trade policies. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre aims to cut taxes and boost affordability, but recent comments from Alberta's premier suggesting collaboration with Trump have caused a stir. New U.S. tariffs on steel and aluminum, effective March 12th, are hitting Canadian workers hard, with layoffs already announced. Further tariffs on various goods are set to resume April 2nd, prompting Canadian retaliation. The NDP, meanwhile, focuses on workers' rights and healthcare. It's a busy election season with lots at stake. Big news for Canadian travel. A massive $3.9 billion deal has been inked for the next phase of the Toronto-Quebec City high-speed rail project. The Cadence Consortium, a group of major players in the industry, will handle the design and development over the next 6 years. This lightning-fast rail line will slash travel times by up to 50%, hitting speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour. It's being touted as a massive economic boost, creating over 51,000 jobs and adding billions to Canada's GDP annually. Plus, it's good for the environment, offering a greener alternative to flying or driving. This phase will focus on finalizing the route, getting environmental approvals, and working with Indigenous communities and local residents. Sounds like a pretty exciting project. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre wants to fast-track mining permits for Ontario's Ring of Fire region within 6 months, promising a $1 billion investment in road infrastructure, funded by cuts to foreign aid and government spending. This massive mineral deposit, rich in crucial materials for things like electric vehicles, is seen as key to national security and could even contribute to Canada's NATO defense spending. However, First Nations consultation remains a major sticking point, with Regional Chief Abram Benedict emphasizing the legal requirement for meaningful engagement, a process some believe can't be completed within Poilievre's ambitious timeline. The NDP criticizes this approach, calling it a disregard for Indigenous rights and calling for proper consultation. The project's future is clearly tied to navigating these complex political and legal considerations. Hey everyone! Ontario's construction scene is buzzing. In Eastern Ontario, Belleville's getting a new splash pad, Halliburton's X-ray suite needs renovations, and Peterborough's Sport and Wellness Center is replacing its sprinklers. Up north, Thunder Bay's getting some serious road work with asphalt paving, and there are emergency lighting and exhaust fan upgrades in the works. Plus, some bridge engineering services are needed in central Elgin. Lots happening across the province. Check databid.com for details on all these projects. Saskatchewan just announced its biggest ever capital budget, a whopping $4.6 billion for infrastructure. Nearly $1.9 billion is for government projects, with a huge chunk, $657 million, going to healthcare. That includes major upgrades to hospitals in Prince Albert, Weyburn, and La Ronge, plus new long-term care beds. Education gets a boost too, with $191 million for new schools, renovations, and relocatable classrooms. Colleges and universities will see $41 million in upgrades. Roads and bridges get a major overhaul with $435 million allocated, and there's even $12.5 million for sprucing up our provincial parks. Crown corporations like Sask Power and Sask Energy are also getting billions to improve their services, ensuring the province is well equipped for the future. That's all the time we have for today's Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Monday, March 24th, 2025. We hope you enjoyed the show, created with the help of AI. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out next time. Thanks for listening to the Daily Podcast. Would you and your company be interested in becoming the featured sponsor for only $495 a month? Reach out to Chase via email chase@ontarioconstructionnews.com to get more details.